So I don't know if this is fun anymore or not, but let's cut down a tree here. I mean, this recording. I don't know what. Again, what am I supposed to talk about? If I don't want to start talking about my relation with whatever is going on here, and it's again my life. Nobody would. Impossible to believe the things that go on around me, and that's the way that I think that the world likes it. Is that's when I was married. I'm divorced now. What you figure out is that the best, or worst, I should say, type of abuse that can be inflicted is the psychological, the emotional, the things that I'm a big guy, but if you give me a shiner, if you give me a black eye, I can prove that. Well, you could have punched yourself, but more likely, well, something definitely happened because I can see the bruise. This is something you learn. There are lots of guys out there, I'm sure they'll say the same thing. My wife was the devil or something like that. But it keeps on going on in my life, and that you can't prove anything. And that's the worst type of things that go on are the type of abuse, the emotional, the psychological, that you can't prove. And that's, again, my life right now. Minecraft, I wouldn't quite call it an escape, but as far as the things that are going on in my life right now, not exactly beyond comprehension, because in my life, in a way, just par for the course. Like, oh, well, you never would have seen that coming, but at the same time, it doesn't surprise me. At the same time, it doesn't surprise me one bit. And so my life is a very careful, delicate balancing act, constantly, it seems, between figuring out a way to defend myself and getting evicted. And that's what constantly goes on. And again, sometimes a landlord might be somewhat helpful in a way, but I've seen things, and you never want to play that. Just fall backwards and I'll catch you game, because whenever you play that game, you end up falling straight on your back. You end up hitting the floor real hard. But again, my life being a constant struggle to just defend myself in the most insidious, unheard of ways you can think of, and trying to avoid being evicted. And I live life, and maybe I'm not alone, but with this, that I live life, it seems, with one hand tied behind my back. If I actually open my mouth, oh my goodness, look at this. Oh, look, I have friends down there too. Well, that ought to shed some light on the situation. If I actually open my mouth, I wouldn't have a home for long. And so I always have to try to be cautious, try to be careful. You just don't believe who thinks these things up. Oh my! Look at that. Would you look at that? Like, that's really cool, actually. Look at that formation they just put together because of those explosions. That's actually pretty cool. Creeper artwork right there. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at this. Are you kidding me? Look at this. Would you? I'm not sure. I'm not sure I've ever seen a formation like that from creeper explosions. Look at that. And now I got to find a place to go. You know what? This isn't even safe to go down there. I'm going to have to dig myself another hole here. again, just to, I guess I could set something up real quick. Actually, that's what I'll do. Hold on. Again, just something real basic to not die. Oh my goodness. Did you see that? Did you see that? Just thinking about yesterday. I still don't have a bed. That's right. I just spend the night. I guess I can dig down also, but that's right. You won't believe. No one would believe me. No one would believe me. Because, quite frankly, it's unbelievable. But that's the way, I start sounding crazy here, but that's the way that life likes it for me. No one's ever going to believe you if you open your mouth, so you might as well not say anything. Because that's exactly right. I feel like I'm talking about my situation. Did you see that yesterday? Are you kidding me? So that's right. What is this, some sort of a joke? So anyway, making some charcoal here, which will allow the creation of torches. Yeah, that's right. Insane. All right. So anyway. New recipe. Check my recipe book. What's the new recipe? That's right. That's right. Alright, so, anyway. I don't think that anything could get into here, but I'd rather, I mean, again, that was the little dig out area, but you saw what the creeper did. You see what those two creepers did. And again, now it's a crater. That's a crater now. I don't think anybody would argue with that. I think it's a crater. There people would argue. People will argue with anything. Anything I say. So anyway, I've seen some sights. Everyone says that though. I've seen some sights. I've seen some sights. Believe me. That's right. Dig a hole in the ground and. All right. What am I doing here? I want to get 7 for the iron leggings. This is not a typical start for me, but again, I've never spawned in the super flat world like this. In this super flat world, and exploring, not as many villages apparently, but you can never quite tell when you're like time flies when you're having fun. When you're looking for something, then you usually don't find it. When you're not looking for something, that's when you find it. Alright. So I don't know what to do. Still don't have a bed. Hopefully that horrible hiss has gone away from the beginning of the recordings. And I'm not sure it makes any difference how you, again, not looking for gold, not looking for diamonds right now. If I can find some coal or some iron, I'll be happy. There's some coal. Alright, so I hear a zombie, but I'm not sure if it's down here someplace or up there. Again, I want to get a full set, a full thing of iron armor to get some. Alright, 9 minutes and 49 seconds. The new recipe now is I can make a block of coal. That's right, that's probably the new recipe. I've gathered 9 coals together, and now I can make a block of coal. Perhaps to present somebody a Christmas present. I'm Jewish again, but Christmas. I'm not surrounded by Jewish people, and it's very hard not to get into Christmas music and the Christmas spirit. And that's right, JC was a Jew apparently anyway, so that's right, you're in good company. So let's just keep on going here. Again, got plenty of food. Like to find some more iron here. Wow, that was quite a pop. And thinking about something that happened yesterday in my life, but again, it just gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. See, I told you so. I don't ever want to die. I don't want to get old either. But sometimes I spend some time thinking about things to carve into my headstone. And although I think Rush Limbaugh, a long time ago, or maybe it was Bill O'Reilly, maybe it was Rush Limbaugh, entitled a book that they wrote, See, I Told You So. I've got 8 iron. Okay, that should be enough. So, that's right. Again, as far as things that go on here, see, I told you so. Something that you could carved into my headstone. See, I told you so. There's something wrong here. All right, 11:51. Let's pause or stop.